been kind of a blue day today. Sitting here on my workout chair, trying to get a little bit of motivation in me to get a workout done. Whenever I feel down, usually a workout is just a thing to elevate my mood to a different color. And I was tempted to pull out this camera today while I was at the park with the Sugar Booger and talk about how days have ups and downs while we're on the teeter-totter, but it's been just such crappy of a day. That'd be the one time like another parent in the park would dial 911 and say, yeah, there's this weird guy, bald, with a Superman shirt, you know, videotaping kids at the park. And I'm just not in the mood to deal with police today. Normally I love dealing with the police, but having a bad day. I think the first big thing that kind of sucked the wind out of my sails, like right away early this morning before I went to work, is I've been working on this board game project now for quite some time with my buddy from Texas. And I don't know, just the way the email that I read, it felt today like, you know, he's like, oh, you know, you kind of got this project well in hand, good luck, you know, I'm going to work on something else. And that really kind of hurt me a little bit because I was looking forward to working on the project with him. That's the reason I was so excited. That's the reason I think that all the ideas were kind of just flowing like they were, because it felt good to be working with this guy. He's like one of my childhood heroes, and I was like really hoping that he and I could make something together to make the world a better place. That would have meant a lot to me. And I don't know if that's going to happen now. I just got a feeling that it might not, which is kind of a bummer. And had a bad day at work, and it's very important that I remember I can't talk about what happens at work. It's like a classified job, so I can't talk about it. You know, technically I'm not even supposed to be able to talk to my beloved in the house about it. It's supposed to be, you know, confidential stuff. So, you know, Jack Bauer, I don't know, there's 24 buried in all those cigarette wrappers somewhere. He has bad days and he can't talk about it either, so I just gotta suck it up and deal with it. But and then strike three is I went to visit my grandma, and my grandma didn't remember who Grandpa Bob was, and that just sucked. I don't know. That's about the worst feeling that I've felt in a long time, is when you know, Grandma doesn't remember her husband, Grandpa Bob, and it just sucked. That just sucked to no end. But then, silver lining. There's always a silver lining. I went to Pick and Save. Excuse me. I went to Cops. They're pretty well the same thing. I went to Cops food store and to pick up some groceries for the family: granola bars, a loaf of bread, and some distilled water, or I don't know, purified water. Water for the bottles. And I don't remember what the exact total was because my memory isn't working very good right now. I don't know. Anytime I have a bad day, a lot of times my memory servos don't save data as well as they do. I believe the total was maybe 574. Sounds about right. 574. But all I know is I got one quarterback. And it was an Alaskan quarter. It really meant a lot to me. And the odds of getting an Alaskan quarter at any given time these days are about, oh, they are minute. You just don't see them very much anymore. I've only found 2 or 3 of them in the last about year. I buy a lot of stuff, so I'm a consumer. That's what I do. So getting this little quarter today, waiting for Grandpa Bob saying, hey buddy, everything's alright. So what do I gotta do? I gotta turn off the camera, work out, and leave these blues behind.